Next thing with the maintenance is to start early, is to have certain provisions into the lease agreement to help you reduce the maintenance cost. For example, changing filters, changing bulbs, to put it on the tenant side. So you don't have to go for small items that cost 10, 15 bucks, but it costs you trip charge to do all this work. So just put it on the side of the tenant so they can do that. The same thing applies for landscaping or pool service. You just have to be careful how nice your pool is and how nice your landscaping is. So if you have a desert landscaping, you can afford the grass to die, and you can replace it easy, then put it on the tenant side. Let them maintain the grass and the bushes. But if you have large trees and luxury landscaping and you're afraid that it can be ruined, then what you do is hire your own landscaping company and put the charge inside the rent. So then you make sure that the landscaping is done properly. Same thing applies for the pool. I would recommend hire in your own pool company and add the cost to the lease. So this way you're 100% sure that the pool is maintained properly. Next thing is, when you get a call from a tenant to do some repair, try to troubleshoot it over the phone. A lot of things can get done over the phone, so it can save you a trip, which practically saves you money. The other thing is, try to combine small repairs, put them on hold, don't go and repair them, but put them in one trip, two, 3, 4, 5 different little small things that needs to be repaired in the property. Go and do one big trip and fix them all at the same time, because it's a small cost, but where you're losing money is by actually traveling to the property or paying someone for the trip to go there. The next thing you can save money on is choosing the right vendor. The way we separate our vendors is by, I would say, 3 different categories. First one is the small guy, the professional that works themselves. And the second one is the mom and pop shop. And the third one is the big company, that large company can handle big stuff. So this is how we separate them. The small guy, it's a single professional, let's say one plumber, but works by himself. The single guy will give you the best price and will give you the best service. There's some problems with that. They're single person working by themselves, so scheduling and stuff, they might require longer to come and do the work for you. And if the job is bigger, they might not be able to do it themselves. They can cancel the job. The other thing is, I've noticed with small guys, they do a really good job, but they're really bad in bookkeeping. So sending you an invoice might take some time to do it. The next step is to work with a mom and pop shop. That's like a small company, like the professional with one helper and maybe a person in the office that helps them with organizing their bookkeeping and scheduling. This is a little better company that does things very efficiently fast. They're just a little bit more expensive than a single person, a handyman. But they're really good in a little bit bigger jobs, and if you're on a time crunch and you need to do something really, really quick. And the third companies that we kind of trying to avoid is the big companies, the ones that you can see advertising on the billboards, on the radio, and they just overcharge, and we're just trying to avoid them at any cost. We don't want to work with companies like that. We want small, local mom and pop shop or single vendors. They give you the best price and they give you the best service.